Hello everyone, welcome back our class. Now let's continuously study chapter 3, the second law of thermodynamics. The next section we will study statement of the second law. The second law is an experience law coming from observation and practice. It indicates that all the thermal processes are irreversible. They developed with directivity. The second law has many statements. I checked the book. There are 25 statements about the second law. So second law comes from experience from the practice. All statements are equivalent. The famous statement is Clausius' statement. It says it is impossible to construct a device that operates in a cycle and produces no effect other than the transfer of heat from a cold body to a hot body. Just to say, we cannot let the heat energy from low temperature to high temperature with no effect. Here is the Clausius statement. Another famous statement is Kelvin statement. This statement says it is impossible to construct a device that will operate in a cycle and produce no effect other than converting the heat from a single reservoir into a work. Just to say, we cannot only from one reservoir, high temperature reservoir, to obtain undergoes a cycle to let the whole of the thermal energy become work. We cannot do design this device. This device is never be designed. Also, another relative famous statement is Planck's statement, because Planck's statement is very similar Kelvin statement. So sometimes we can call it Kelvin-Planck statement. Planck's statement tells us it is impossible to construct a device that will operate in a cycle and produce no effect other than rising of a weight and the exchange of heat with a single reservoir. We can do some comparison with Kelvin's statement and Clausius' statement. I said second law comes from experience law. So many statements we can use to express the second law. We can say one statement is right, another one must be right. Now we can do some comparison with Kelvin's statement and Clausius' statement. Here we can assume Kelvin's statement is mistake. We can obtain some energy from high temperature reservoir and let become work. Whole thermal energy become work is against the Kelvin statement. If we assume this device can be designed. Okay, we just use this machine to provide the work to a refrigerator. Because we obtained the thermal energy from a hot reservoir, undergoes a device, a machine, do the work to the refrigerator. Here is QA, work is QA. So no lost. Okay, the refrigerator use this work can pump the thermal energy from cold reservoir and send to the hot reservoir. Just to say, if Kelvin statement is mistake, okay, we find this together the machine pump the thermal energy from cold reservoir to the hot reservoir against the Clausius statement. So it's mistake. It's impossible. It's impossible. So if we think Kelvin's statement is mistake, certainly we can obtain Clausius statement also is mistake. Thank you.